Hello, this is David75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Play of Crusader Kings 2. I'm playing as Kaiser and Trude Ironside of Germania, the Empire of Germania. It is the year 1123. Alright, well, Austria's kind of being taken care of by my vassals. I think they'll have this spot left over. I would like to take this from Sweden. Do believe we can get a holy war, or sorry, de jure war over it, so we don't have to go to war with everybody in the north. Lithuania. So, what can we take from Lithuania? I want this area here. I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, Pruthenia? Okay, I do want that as well. What's mud? No, Pomerelia. Yeah, we do want that. Holy War, and they're, yeah, we would only be fighting them because they're the only Remuva. I don't know, Rus, future, Russia. Or Duchy of Muscovy, I guess, and then they turn into Russia. They're growing. They're quite growing well. Byzantines are a little bit, like they're on my southeastern border now. A little concerned. They're not going after other Catholics. They're going after, otherwise they would have taken Lombardy. They're going after their neighbors. They're either like the pagans to the north of them or going after the Muslims to their east and southeast, so that's fine with me as long as I'm not threatened by them. Lombardy I do want, and I want them right away, actually. They're currently in a war with the Umayyads. It's a bit of a cheap blow, but for some reason I no longer have this, Dijon. I think because I gave the viceroyalty of Middle Francia, which is here. So he would have the Casus Belli for there. I no longer have it. So I have Neuchâtel. I don't know if that's how you say it. Neuchâtel, and I have Istra and Aquileia. Those are what I can use to declare war on him. Now, I'm just gonna... Maybe I should go war right away. Probably should. It's gonna save. It always saves after like 4 or 5 days of playing when you're just starting up. What I'm thinking of is I can create a kingdom, which costs 400 gold, and I can usurp the Duchy of Austria and 2 kingdoms, Bohemia and Pomerania up to the north. Now, what that could do to Bohemia is it could shatter it, because what's left of Bohemia is right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 down there, and they'll just be gobbled up by their neighbors. I would like to do that, be a fitting end to them. I need 100 or 200 gold. So, Kingdom of Great Moravia. I'm not even sure what that is. It's not even showing up. Anyways, yeah, I do want... That's Austria, Bohemia. Yeah, I do want this. I would take the title from them. This is no longer... This is the original Bohemian land, so... They couldn't be called Bohemia anymore. They'd have to be turned into some duchy or whatever, or even split apart. Okay, so Lombardy... Tempting. Let me take Bohemia first. So we have a son... Oh, I also married off my... or betrothed my 2 daughters. 2 younger daughters, 10 and 3. One with the Byzantines and one with Poland. So the Byzantines accepted. He's my age, the Byzantine emperor. He's 34, a year younger. So he should live a long while, considering the Great Holy War for Norge fails. Anyways, considering that it's elective monarchy in the Byzantine Empire. Okay, pagan faithful after string high call of Great Holy for Norge against... Okay, so it was Sunamanusco, the religion, which is pretty big, actually. Huge. They went after the Germanics and failed. Tangri, Sunni, and Catholic, that's the 4 basic giant pillars. There's Hindus in India. But, yeah, there's West African, so that's totally different. It's probably some pagan religion. The Monophysite, it's an offshoot of Orthodox, is it not? I think so. Okay, so it's 200 gold. Let's save up. Our income's pretty good, 32.82 per month. We can also really increase the size of my retinue. Austria. Okay, so he took County of Fürstenberg. So the title Österreich from... Okay, so these guys are no longer Austria, they're called Österreich. Can I declare war on them? Claim Austria. Who is this? Who is that? I don't know who it is. Claim Österreich might be better. Morgau. Or can he even go into mine? Is your claim on Österreich? I think that we should do that right away, actually. Let's throw my retinue down there. I should still be able to usurp. You can't usurp when somebody else is at war. Duchy of Austria. That's King of Pomerania, Bohemia. Here it is. Take that. Okay, so what happened to the rest of them? I'm now Queen of Bohemia. Yeah, they... Nitra? It's split up. So Vas and then Nitra. So Bohemia no longer exists anymore. That's another one. Bavaria and Bohemia are now mine. They no longer exist as independent entities. They were actually big problems for me up to recent videos. So it's nice to see them completely gone. I have to... Actually, what am I thinking? I can keep the... I wouldn't mind giving it away as a vice. Yeah, I don't really have any interest in expanding east this way. So, yeah, I don't even think... I think I'll give it to Prince Mango the Spider. Make him a viceroyal of Bohemia. Till he dies. So I've given that up. That should... Yeah, I think it reduced the size, did it not? I wasn't paying attention what it was before. Probably not. It probably wouldn't have changed anything, simply because he was the Duke of this area, and then I made him Viceroy, which is acting king until he dies. Alright, so that... We're at war with these goofs. Let's just carry on down there. What I'm thinking of is increasing the size of the heavy cavalry up as much as possible, 1,500 maybe. I would like 2K now. Now that we're out of 9K, 9.65, 9675, and we can get 14,560. That's... I think that's at least... That's 4. Is that 4? 4 of these heavy cavalry units, so that's 400. We just need to make 6 more after that. I'm not designing this to be its own independent fighting force. It's meant to be a complement to the main army. So with 2,000 heavy cavalry, I guess after that, you should focus on archers, because that's something that your levies don't really focus on. You can have a few thousand of them, but out of like 20,000, it needs to be, should be more. But heavy cavalry is something that is few. And obviously, this guy's doing something right away. What is he doing? They're not be going to war with Poland. I don't know. Attackers, Upper Burgundy. Defend against Duke Guido II of Upper Burgundy, which is my vassal. Is a duke. In Bavarian war for Count Jürgen's claim on Fürstenberg. Oh, it's over what was left of Austria. So they are having civil wars, whatever. It's kind of frustrating. Well, I guess we'll just remain here and siege their holdings until they are ours. We can call in allies. No, thanks. And Jews always an ally. I don't know why they're always an ally. It's very strange. 2 titles can be usurped. Duchy of Austria, they no longer have that, so... Cannot from someone who is at war. Well, there's no such thing as Austria anymore. Oh, wait. I guess that is still Austria. Yeah, this is Austria. Just have the one county, Österreich. We'll be taking that from them, so once we take this, they're gone. We'll be able to take that without problems, as long as we have the money. Kingdom of Pomerania, usurp. Cannot do it from someone who's at war. Now, that is good because I can... We already have a de jure claim here, I think. I also want to be able to take this, and then take this from them as well. But Lombardy's right after this. That's my goal. What's this? Feuding between Duke Eckhard the Seducer and Duke Albrecht of Brunswick has reached your court and can no longer be ignored, as your vassals both have brought their grievances against each other to you in hope of garnering your support. And I think this is her focus, actually. Both are acting like quarreling children. Duke Eckhart is clearly in the right. Well, I can't go by who... Attacking Duke Jacob of II of Austria. Okay, so he's going to war against Austria, so that has nothing to do with me. That's not a fight. Sorry, that has not a fight between my vassals. So, and so is this guy. They're both going to war over the same guy. 65. Well, what's this guy? 55. I honestly don't know. Who... Let's see. It's abroad. Okay, if I go up to here at military, I go to vassals, total strength. So, what's his name? Eckhard and Albrecht. Eckhard von Worms has 853 strength, and Albrecht has 822 strength. They're so close. They're both acting like quarreling children. I'm not sure what's going to do. It's going to give me prestige, but they're both going to dislike me by 10 opinion for 2 years. So far, this focus doesn't really, as far as I've experienced, the rulership, is it? Rulership focus doesn't really give you anything positive. Poisoned. In prison, I thought it said poison. I'm not reading right. I should be okay. I'm just... It's 12:20 in the afternoon. First video of the day. Should be okay. Brain should work properly. Unlike some of my previous videos where I forgot what the heck I was doing. I always hate that. But in my position, with what I'm going through at home, it's not always easy to be on top of everything. It's not that I'm getting old and senile, I just have so much going on, and lack of sleep is not helping either. And that's the problem I'm going through is lack of proper sleep. I'm probably going to need some kind of sleep thing to help me sleep at night, 'cause I'm just not breathing properly. And it's affecting my life every day, so... Okay, this is the same guys. I'm gonna go with the stronger dude, he's clearly in the right. The other guy will dislike me. You are no longer content to rest on your laurels. The problems facing your realm are legion, and clearly no one can fix them but you. Excellent, so I gain ambitious. Okay. Oh. Ruling from your court has increased your sense of justice. Your judgments have a profound effect on the lives of your subjects, and you have decided to be more fair. I've regained just. I lost that, actually. So, 2 diplomacy. Oh, that's ambitious. 2 to everything, actually. That's not bad at all. I always liked ambitious. But where's just? Right here. Yeah, it's 2 stewardship. Not bad. My stewardship's up at 10 now with my focus. Vassal opinion plus 10. Same trade opinion plus 10. Good. Very good. That should help. I actually have not looked at the factions. Oberbane. My agents are already there. But I still have those really awesome agents. Well, one's 32, so yeah. At Prince Emic and Spymaster's 20. He's okay. We had a 27 there for a while. That's pretty good. What is this? Call to arms. From England? Yeah, King of England. Sister-in-law. Oh, I married his sister. Or, sorry. He married my sister. Okay. Now you live in harmony and contentment. Against Scotland. Oh, sure. Not that I have anything against the Scots. I wouldn't mind a unified United Kingdom up here. The war's been going for a while. It's at 44%. So, where's your army? Oh, your army's right here. Okay. He seems to be winning quite well. He's not sieging any place. He hasn't taken any place, but... During a visit to Hockenberg's, Duke Jacob of Baden and his Baden entourage were accosted by brigands who made off with several valuables. Efforts to catch the thieves had failed, and Duke Jacob is now demanding compensation from Mayor Fulkard of Falkenberg's. The matter has been brought to my court. So this is all it's about. It's taking one side. Yeah, it seems fair. Mayor Fulkard will pay for what was lost. Just a frickin' mayor. I don't want to have to be paying for all these things myself all the time. Okay, so I don't think that there's anything else we can do until Austria is gone, or I can save up 400 gold. I'm not even sure. Kingdom of Great Moravia. What would that get me? That might even go into here. Because de jure is not coming up. It's not showing me the area that's under effect. Wendish Empire. Ah, the Wends were never in this game. They were in the Viking start. Was it 869? Yeah, this is what's his name? Charlemagne, 767. Or no. 769, that's right. Yeah, and the Viking one was 767. Or 867, yeah. Okay, so it's like 98 years you gain with this. This is, the Wends were not here when I started. It was just the Saxons up here, and then this was... It was small kingdoms. Pomerania, Poland was here, Bohemia was here. They had one, I think a couple of them were like independent, but they weren't some Wendish kingdom. Wendish Empire, interesting. I've been playing Europa Universalis 4 to be able to learn how to play. I haven't played it before. I only started playing it a few days back, and actually it's very addicting. More so than this, for some of it. I'm sure it has its tedious parts. This game can get tedious as well. But it's just as addicting as the best parts of this game, I find anyways. He's in Göttingen, which is my territory. Well, to deal with that, freaking Vikings all over the place. These are all Vikings, right? Yeah. That's another thing I want to take care of. I want to just go up here and take care of all of this. Wish you can convert by the sword to take over a country, then force them to convert. That's not in the game. The kidnappers overpowered me. Oh, that's bad. And Duke Reinhard the Fat saved me. Okay, so let's raise up my own levies. Yeah, it's not bad size out of 5,600. 3,000 from Würzburg alone. That's my capital county. Okay, I don't think I like this focus because all I'm getting is like constantly siding with someone. Okay, so same thing. Costa Brigands on his way to whatever. The guy needs to compensate him. That's all I know. As more and more people seek audience at your court, you have come to realize that there is much to do when it comes to the administration of the realm. You must work harder. Diligent. Okay, so I take that back. This is a good focus, but it has downsides. You get a lot of, so far, I mean, it's not like I've focused on this focus. It's not like I've used this focus a lot, but she's gained 3 traits, all positive. Diligent, just, and ambitious. Just all in like the last month or 2. So I guess the downside is a little bit of opinion hit with some of your guys. This guy's still here. Oberbaron, okay. Lower Crown Authority in Bavaria. Yeah, he's Oberbaron. We still have our guys there. Well, we can increase the retinue size. Yeah, once I have 2,000 cavalry, I think I'll be satisfied. That would be enough. Terrible leaders. I'm not sure if I have... It doesn't show me the army. Let's see, it's paused, so... Albrecht, Otto, and Gottsland. I just have, at best, average leaders. Wilhelm. So these guys are not included with that. It used to be that if you took them from one, they'd be part of another one. And I'm not even looking at this. Paranoid, this guy... Organizer. So none of them have anything that's like flanking. Let's get them going. They're taking care of their own place there. Okay, more feuding. Eckhart, same guy. Go after these guys here, since you don't seem to be able to take care of it yourself. Great Holy War for Kiva fails. Ah, they... who was it? Yeah, they went after... If you've been watching all, you'll know exactly what it's about. I have to go to religion. Okay, the Tengri religion had a holy war against part of the Tate Empire, which is Muslim. They failed. Same thing. Every single holy war has failed. The Crusade failed against the Umayyads. None have been successful. Well, you know what? Had I ridden down there with all my armies against the Umayyads as part of the Crusade, I'll betcha we would have won. My army could have defeated theirs. And as far as I know, like, I thought the entire Muslim world would come to their defense. They didn't, as far as I know. It's just the Umayyads themselves that were defending themselves. Yeah, I was playing as Spain. Castile became Spain, and trying to colonize. Taking over Portugal. I always like to have Portugal, but they've been a real pain in my butt in that game. What I see is the AI is better able to organize its armies together with the latest DLC. I have all the DLCs. There's a new one coming out in, was it the 9th of June? I'll have to get that too. It's about organizing your places, administration and stuff like that. So like, it will be somewhat... One thing that bothers me about EU4 is that there's no population anymore. And I know it was half broken, it was never really working well. Things like Ile-de-France was always got max population within 150, 100 years. And then... The other places just never either grew quite right or were completely overpowered. So, yeah, I can see how that factors into like your manpower in EU4 and your income and all that. However, now that they completely eliminated it, it's like everything is just the same. That's not true. But they've done something. The new DLC is supposed to affect the game so that you have a limited number of places that you can now put your new buildings in. Limited number of size based on development of that. So I don't know if you have to develop the place. Like if you go and you colonize a jungle, right, it's going to be pretty undeveloped. So I don't know if you have to pay administration points to get it up, or whatever, or there will be a barrier to how large that can be, especially if it's like a small island place, like how some of them, like in the Caribbean, are really small, so, or in the Pacific. See, look at this. This is the, is this not the Canaries? Yeah, Spain starts out, or Castile starts out with these. It goes further more. Who even has that? I didn't even know that was in here. Well, he looks Muslim to me. He's Berber. West African pagan. Odd. But he's... can't do anything. Declare war. Okay, well... Can we? I need CB. Casus Belli for that. Anyhow. We've taken a place from Austria. Let's head up here. Take these guys down, then disband the levy. Okay, disband the levy. Oh, that went up really high. 6,500 almost. That's kind of crazy. Party of soldiers flying the banner of Duke Welf the Wise recently set up camp in the middle of the field belonging to a farmer in Wurzburg. According to the farmer, the campfire spread out of control and his entire crop is reduced to ashes. He has brought the matter before your court and demands compensation. Duke Welf is to compensate. It's my kinsman. His opinion of me isn't that great. It's going to go down even. Maybe I should just pay for this. His opinion of me did go up. So it was at 13, it went up by 25. If I would have taken him to the red, he probably would have made a... Oh, and then he goes and starts a faction anyways. Asshole. What the hell's with that? This after he likes me more. Oh, whose army is that? Maybe if I could see what I'm doing here. Merge. Whose army is this? Knights Hospitaller. Sure where they're going after. Okay. During a visit to Katzenberg, Baron Otto of Durkheim as entourage. Okay, costed. I'll pay for the damn thing. I don't want faction startup. Okay, recent events have increased my grasp of stewardship. Wow. This is actually... I had no idea this could take up all your abilities. This is actually pretty cool. So my stewardship went up just a point. And not even based off my traits. So, Cathilda, who is my second eldest, still alive, was curious about the visitors, but was polite enough to wait for the Chamberlain and escorted them to the rooms before she started asking thousands of questions about them, where they came from, who they... Yeah, wait to the banquet. She gains 1 diplomacy and trait gregarious. Now, I have to educate my son. He's 3 years old, his father is genius, and that's a big reason why I married him. But I guess nothing from him. He didn't get any traits like that. So, we just wait. We've taken 1 holding the castle. The others, there's no other castles left, so they'll come pretty fast. And we're at 61% victory over Austria. England now is... This is probably what the whole war was about, to take this. It's kind of weird that Scotland had a place right in there anyway. And he's at 53%, so he's settled down to actually siege a place finally. But they have no army that's presenting themselves. I saw a 1,400-man army, but... I don't know. I don't care. I was hoping Scotland would try to unite when it was all separated down here, all independent. But now England's come out about, and they're the best bet for united UK. In the end, what it really matters is... Oops, crap, I didn't even read what that was. I didn't mean to click on it. I was... Nah. Son of a bitch. Anyways, that doesn't come to bite me ass. Go to war with my vassals now. It's, the only real thing that matters is having a nice, strong ally. That's one good thing. Catholic ally. The other thing is, when we get the invasions from the Aztecs, it would be nice if they were to hit up here that it was all unified and could hold them off. But apparently they drop 100k soldiers, and that's not something that anybody can really, on the map alone, could deal with. So a holy war against Catholicism, maybe we can come close between all of us here, especially with the Byzantines. That probably could meet around 100k. After 100 years under the Kingdom of Frisia, the Duchy of Normandy is no longer considered a zero part of the Kingdom of France. Okay. We're chipping away at them. I can actually go after Chartres. I do want to keep going after France. I don't know how to do that at this point now that I gave Middle Francia, because I think that they had, like this, like several different places here as Castelli. Okay, come on, Austria. Stuart Baronoff probably didn't think I'd notice a few coins here and there missing, but the steady disappearance has made me suspicious. Might it be that the gold is bearing in Baronoff's greedy fingers? I hope I didn't get a bad trait. Because this one I can get a bad trait. Question him. Found some more evidence Stuart Baronoff has stolen the money and confronted him with it. He confessed and begged me to be just when punishing him. He's 100 opinion of me. You shall pay back the money you stole, Baronoff. Yeah, I'd rather have that. His opinion of me goes down by 20 for 2 years. It's fine. So I got a bunch of money off of it. Which means I can make more retinue. It is now the year 1125. Waiting for the save. I'm never going to do an Iron Man save with another Let's Play. This is it. Not for EU4. It's just not going to do it. Unless this has to carry over Iron Man into EU4. That would suck. Because that's... Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to become so powerful I own all this and EU4 is a cakewalk. My goal is to take France, really. And parts of up here. And I really do... I want to destroy the Germanic faith. I want to make this all Catholic. That's my goals to the end of the game. And I don't want to go after Lombardy. I don't want to go east and southeast here anymore. Like I just said, I want to take this part. I actually want to Catholicize Lithuania and Germany. So I want to remove these Germanic and the Remuva pagans from the game, basically is what I'm saying. And I would like to have a united France under Germania. Let's see. Go up here. Retinues, we can get another... Heavy horse, heavy cavalry. What's this like for reinforcing? Is that max? We can probably get at least 2 more, maybe 3 more. 2 more places to take here. Wish it would hurry up. I could assault. Not really advisable. I don't know when it's advisable. I guess if you really outnumber them, especially if you're facing attrition. But it's not really... If there's an enemy army nearby, the last thing you want to do is bring your morale all down and your manpower. And it could so easily happen. Okay, so 1 more place to take. Offer of peace. I gain the Countcy of Österreich. Okay, it's done. Alright, so what this means, if I can usurp it, because nobody... Oh! Duchy of Austria. Okay, I have to create it now, because it's gone. Died with him, I guess. And that is 100 gold. I become... This didn't become... Oh, why am I... My domain size went up. This is because I'm in... You know what? I'm going to hold this, and I'm going to give it to... I can't give it to a daughter, unfortunately. I could give it to my son, but then he wouldn't marry someone. Yeah, forget it. I don't like giving it to my heir. Anyhow, I've gained the Duchy of Austria, and I'll have to give it to somebody else, then. Maybe Salzburg? Yeah. Wait. Oh, I was going to say, there's a church at the top. I thought we were away from that. I guess Bavaria started with one in Salzburg. We have 2 of our own, and that's it. Because the income of the province doesn't go to me, it goes to... Yeah, see, look at total county tax 0 to 79. I don't get a thing out of that. Then you look at a neighbor. Oh, wait, why am I getting 0 out of that? You know why? It's because they're paying it... Let's see. He's paying it to his liege. And I'm not sure if it even says how much money I'm getting. Duchy of Bavaria. Yeah, that would explain it. Well, I can't hold on to this extra place. I'm going to have to give it to, like, this guy. He's German. He likes me. He's going to really like me now. Grant landed title. Duchy of Austria. So, this means that there is absolutely no Bavaria or any remnant of Bavaria left anymore other than the Duchy of Bavaria. And the Kingdom of Bavaria as well, but it's all under my control. So they're no longer independent. That thorn is completely wiped out of the game. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.